Now, the Ghana North Municipal Assembly has called for effective collaboration among the beneficiary assemblies of the Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development GARID Project to better manage flood mitigation in the capital as the rains set in. This follows the release of about 8 million cedis to 17 metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies in the Greater Accra region, which have water bodies ending up in the Odo Basin to improve drainage infrastructure under the GARID Project. Citi News' Christopher Kevin Asima has more in the following report.
Persistent torrential rains in Accra have led to several flooding, particularly around the Ofankor barrier runabout, causing significant disruption for motorists and pedestrians. The Greater Accra Resilient and Integrated Development Project, GARID, has allocated about 8 million cedis to 17 metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies to improve drainage infrastructure and flood management. Each assembly received over 400,000 for distilling drainage systems and manage solid waste along the Odo River Channel. The Ministry of Local Government emphasized the need for proper flood mitigation measures, warning of punitive action against non-compliant assemblies. Citi News visited some of these assemblies to assess work done to mitigate the perennial problem. Some traders, pedestrians, and motorists expressed fear over the flood situation and called on government to address the perennial flooding in the area.
Because of Yatimu several times, but still na annuane high. Ntinsuo ni to a onso mo ye kwan no no a ono. Onso o ma stop one side ntinsuo ni to a twifa so na ma nyina yiri. Nsuo to pa nya ize o. More than say wo fence nsuo ano. Filling station na a block nsuo no ba na abetwoko enya kwan ko. Nti filling station esi mu bu free mu bu no free agota no main gota no da nsuo no ebenya kwan akọ. Filling station esi mu yini free eno ana ekoso bibia o.
Gatas ni mu choki ni na gatas ni susu nti aban meboa na ekwan no mu na hokama ma sɛ de sunsuo to aha so obi a ho beto no na etimi akɔne abadie no ayɛ kama aboa ye nyina nti esra ban no eni mpanifo eka bi ewo mu no emboa na Friday ye ba ha yi bibia anya kama.
In an interview with Citi News, the Ghana Municipal Road Engineer Richard Menu indicated that efforts are underway to re-engineer the Ofankor barrier runabout with improved drainage systems.
What we are doing is that we have bought pipe culverts so that we separate the water that is coming all the way from Asofa, north of Ofankor, and then Oforiam Ponsan area. We channel it through this section and then it goes to the outfall drain. That is the earth drain here. We have already dredged so that it goes there. We did this 1+7 drain. We are going to do some other drains, and our contractor is on a preparation also coming to site to clean the underground drain at Ofankor.
The Ghana Municipal Chief Executive Simon Sechim proposed the setting up of a joint committee to coordinate flood mitigation measures to achieve better and more effective results.
Assuming I'm dredging all the way from Safwa Memorial area through Mile 7 to Taifa Junction. So assuming Ga East don't also start their dredging at that point, it means we are doing constantly work. To me, that's how I see it. So that when it rains and the gutter or the volume of water coming from Safwa Memorial all the way to Mile 7 drain to Taifa Junction, because they have also done their dredging and also they are desalting, it also continues like that, so that when it hits the Okankwe of at Alugboshi area, it also continues to move to Alajo, then it goes.
Mr. Sechim also announced plans to demolish buildings constructed in flood-prone areas to facilitate the flood mitigation project, indicating that these interventions would significantly reduce the flooding issues in the municipality.
What we are doing is, they've already settled all right, but areas that have been left out as the flood-prone areas, we are not allowing them to build. We also make sure we protect the river body. For example, the Citi River. If you want to construct, you have to leave about 50 meters from the river, and we are making sure that that thing is being done. And where they have constructed their houses or apartment or maybe a factory, as we speak, we've done 5 demolition at the waterways. Just last week at Mile 7, area called Kinky house were able to demolish a wall, but the person has extended its wall to the bank of the river. So we demolished it and we also marked the area you were supposed to build up to.
Over here at mile 7, some dredging seems to be ongoing, being done by the Ghanaian Municipal Assembly. The Assembly is urging on residents to cooperate with the Assembly in this particular task, whilst calling for more funding to be able to embark on this project. For Citi News, I am Christopher Kevin Asima reporting.